Okay, let's see. Okay, hey everybody, how you doing? There's a Miracle of Sound music video for Mass Effect? Neat. But yeah, so we're back with more Mass Effect. We are restarting the run. Because, well, Ninja helped me install some mods. Also Tansy has a new avatar. We struggled to get it. Or, he struggled to get it, but... let's see, okay. Let's see, starting the run. Or starting back up the run. Tansy, you okay?
What do you fucking think?
Let me start the sound for Mass Effect again.
You're We're also still streaming OBS on Discord.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me do the thing. Okay, switching windows. The avatar does look good, it's just the process that happened to get it is all.
No, yeah, you know, like not wanting to say it was a transparent, so instead it cost everything in my fucking cloud vanishing.
Yeah. Hey, Scalene. How you doing? Let's see.
So I hope it was worth it.
Hopefully.
Oh, yeah, well, I finished. Yeah, fuck you too.
Oh, wait.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Okay, so.
Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete. Please log in to access your profile.
Did not ask me my. Oh no, I press quick start. Okay.
Please log in to access your profile.
That's what I get for
Warning,
trying to rush through
data
it.
corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile. Confirm pre-service history. Confirm psychological profile. Confirm military special. Confirm facial identification.
And I still have the code. Yeah.
Profile reconstruction complete. Identification confirmed.
Okay, we're all good.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindwar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Yeah, Ninja, I've brushed through it pretty fast. Since we had done character creation in the last one. I'm kind of rushing through the beginning of the game.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range.
At least the lighting works
Initiating
well
transmission
now.
sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Jackets.
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target.
Yeah,
the
so
size of a
instead
pinhead.
of
So that's
my hair
incredible.
being black
Besides,
in this
Spectres
lighting,
are trouble. I don't like having
expect
them
being
on board.
blonde, at least.
Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The council helped fund this project. They have a right to
I
send
don't know,
someone
maybe he's
to keep
doing
an eye on
co-pilot
their
stuff.
investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Hmm.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre.
Gotta farm that
Congratulations,
Paragon,
Commander.
at
Looks
least.
like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust.
Sorry, but you have to admit something.
You think the Alliance?
Spectres are elite operatives.
Okay, gonna
Plus, there's
skip all
Nihilus.
this stuff.
It's pretty.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander.
You don't trust
I don't like
Nihilus.
Turians in general. It runs in my family. And they don't come along just to observe shake.
That way we get
Don't
the
send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating the
I'll see if I can get some.
Good luck,
action.
Commander.
Yeah, it does look pretty thin.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place.
What do you think, Commander?
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool.
Sorry,
even under-
Commander, but this waiting's killing me. This is my big chance. I need to show the... Don't worry, ma'am.
As for
I hope
Nihilus,
we get a chance to see him and protect it at any cost. I always get
Sorry
dropped
for
into
anyone who's
impossible
watching this and
situations.
wondering why I'm skipping all this
let's
stuff.
not dwell on the past, Commander.
We did
Was
it
there
in the
something
last
else you needed?
The Spectre
stream.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legend.
It was gorgeous. There's got to be something.
Goodbye, Commander.
Oh, fuck. Well, there goes one of my grenades.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard.
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown.
I figured there was something.
We're making a covert pickup. A research team on Eden. But Eden
Obviously,
Prime...
this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did...
Sheriff Nihilus wants to see...
No, that's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectre. We are an elite... I need to see
You'll be
your
in charge of the ground. It symbolizes.
Their Citadel is the very...
I'd like to...
It symbolizes.
Excellently.
What if it's a weapons up? They might figure the last thing the council wants.
Captain!
What's...
Transmission from Eden
Okay.
Prime, sir.
We're
You better
almost
see
into
this.
the
Bring it up on screen.
into the actual gameplay.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Giant squid ship. Or cuttlefish or whatever.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker. Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight
What about
for the
survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming
Okay,
with us?
just skipping a little bit ahead.
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio
We've
silence.
got his back.
The mission's yours now.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Yeah, I wonder what I do wonder what class Nihilus was supposed to be.
What the hell are those?
Okay, gonna go down here and get this mod.
Freaky looking things, aren't they?
Oh, fucking come on. Okay, shield battery. Yeah, I'm totally gonna give that shield battery to Jenkins to save his life. Think he would have survived if he had a shield battery? I don't think he would have.
Oh God, what happened here?
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Well, considering that I've wasted 2 grenades so far.
Jenkins, take point.
Well. Bye-bye, Jenkins. See you next time. Poor guy.
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper
Aye, aye,
service.
Okay, I'm gonna first forgot to Caden gets decryption. Sentinel. I think that's about it. Mark all those as red. Mark all those as red. Okay, just gonna put that shield battery on myself so I can survive some shots. Aiden, you're gonna...
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
Okay, got those. How do I heal again? Why? Okay, yeah. There's Ashley. Yeah, Ninja, I played a little bit of the Banner Saga. It's a pretty cool game. Yeah, you got that right, Scallion. He will be joining Jenkins in the Forever Box. Also, with that aim. Okay.
Thanks for your help, Commander.
Okay,
I didn't think I was
Ashley.
gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you okay?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for pay. Well, after that, they just kind of did... I don't know much about the beacon. I don't know. Seemed like routine...
What happened to
I don't
the
know.
research?
Have you saw this?
Sorry. Like...
Okay. Ooh, +4 to
The
Paragon.
beacon's at the far end of this trench.
Scorpion light armor. I'll have to put that on in just a second. Anti-personnel rounds. Okay. Ashley's gonna be our assault rifle user. Okay. Gonna skip this tutorial.
Looks like the Geth beat us to it.
Oop. Okay, that's one down. Push! Okay, some squad stuff. Yes, push push. Barrier. Caden gets this so we can unlock stuff. First aid, I don't even know. I don't know if, even if he can use that, but oh well.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Oh wait, I should give Ashley the new assault rifle. can't really use this sniper rifle, but turn that into Omnigel.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
Yeah, they are very thirsty for that human Gatorade.
Keep your guard up.
It's what the plants grab.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Okay. Come here, little zombie. I think they can still hurt you whenever they're doing that. Zombie gets pushed. Zombie gets pushed. But yeah. Okay. Sorrow. Okay.
It must take a few
Ooh,
hours.
a biotic amp. No. Not as good as the one I currently have, but it does have cooldown bonuses.
Makes to turn people into husks.
Okay. Assault rifle, medium Turian armor, Omnigel, more grenades.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Okay. Crazy guy.
Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
You know, Ninja, I never registered
It all
that.
happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
What else can you tell me about the
agents?
We could hear the battle outside.
Oh wait, yeah, I already asked that.
That's impossible.
I'm sorry, Manuel.
We have
Manuel, please. This isn't the
This
time.
real quick.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the
I'm not pressing that.
Hush, Manuel.
Okay, okay, so here comes one of the mods I did add, which is called Saren Stages, because last time we saw that Saren was a bit weird looking, and now with the mod, he doesn't look like a freaky robot dude.
Saren.
Now he just looks like a normal Turian.
Nihilus.
I mean, you can trust that guy. There's nothing wrong with him.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Yeah, totally could trust that guy not to do anything wrong.
Off in the distance.
It's
Big
a
ship.
Look at the size of it.
Sabotage. Wow, that really got all of them. Okay. here. Okay.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay.
Those things it showed up right before the attack.
You don't know that.
We're just farmers. It was emitting some kind whatever it was. Felt like it
I have to go.
Hey, Cole. Jeez, Blake, you gotta look. Some guys at the spaceport were... I found a pistol.
We're risking...
Yeah,
who's your contact?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to... Yeah,
Okay.
You're right. Good luck.
So we got that. Stinger pistol. I forgot there's stuff inside. And also this. Yeah. We got a pistol. If I remember right correctly, the edge is pretty good. Or the Stinger is pretty good, okay. Yep. Yeah, I stare at it with my wild eyes. Gotta admit, Shepard has some like, some of the characters in this one have some wild looking stares. That into that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Like, a lot of characters, even the aliens, have pretty weird looks at times. Anything back here? I think I checked this last time. There wasn't anything back here. Okay.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Why did I do that? Why am I holding a sniper rifle also? Nihilus.
A Turian? You know him?
He's a Spectre. He was...
Something's moving. Over behind
Wait! Don't shoot!
What are you doing sneaking around?
My name's Powell. Your friends seem to relax. They killed everyone. Everyone.
How come you're the...
Wait a minute.
You
hadn't snuck off.
Yeah. My supervisor's dead. The entire crew.
Anything
A
hidden?
shipment of grenades
You
came.
greedy
I never
son.
thought you'd actually need those grenades.
Forget it.
They're yours. Take them. Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Tell me about...
They must have been inside that Hard to believe that was only a few... And...
Okay, high explosive. Not bad for a rush job on the start. Power wheel. Ah, there's a big guy. Okay, and if you could overload that, please. I think overload does what I'm... Damages any enemies in a certain radius. Yeah, Caden, overload that. Need a barrier. Okay, he's dead. to... Don't think there's any more bombs for me to use around here. Or I could just use a grenade. I missed that. Fuck. Okay, this guy needs to be pushed. And that guy needs to be warped. Okay. Come on, peek up. Good. Cool. Anything left? Damn it. Keep throwing those, accidentally pressing the X button. Okay.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Bombs.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Okay. Oh, there's one more. I think. Okay. Ashley, get him! Okay. Gotta go get these collectibles real quick. Wow. Okay, I think that's good. Anything else here? No? Okay. There's a storage locker. Hmm. Believe there was something over here. Nothing. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, last thing, and then we'll do the beacon.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is
Request
amazing.
immediate-
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Well, if it's green and vibrating, you gotta touch it, okay?
No, don't touch it. It's too...
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime, the Normandy.
Oh yeah,
human
also
alliance
other
vessel.
outfit too.
It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
He is indeed looking stylish in his black getup.
Minor throbbing. Nothing
Oh, I only had
serious.
alien visions
How
in
long
my
was
head.
I out?
I'm good.
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
Don't blame
You
yourself.
had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off.
Okay, so at this point, I think I'm
Unfortunately, we'll
going
never
to
get the
slow
chance to
down
find
and
out.
not skip everything
The beacon
because
exploded.
at this
A
point,
system overload, maybe. The
uh,
blast knocked you
is
cold.
the territory
The
we didn't
lieutenant
see a
and I
lot
carried you
of.
back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed
Yeah,
an
it was
increase in
Caden.
your
I think it doesn't change it,
Science typically
and
associated
it'll
with
act like whichever. It'll act like Ashley was the one that did it, but it'll still have shown Caden. See, I was dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report.
Yeah, Ninja,
May-
it's a weird thing that happens.
Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Why is Williams
Chief
here?
Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Yes, indeed. At least one of the soldiers here needed to know how to use a rifle. None of us did. Let's see,
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What will we say?
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
You're right.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Okay. Can't remember if there's anything in here. No, there isn't. Sometimes there is, I don't know.
Hey, Commander.
Hello, Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, someone had to know how to use an assault rifle.
About being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians.
Doesn't seem right.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together.
Me telling I couldn't have done it without everybody.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something.
The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
Seems like you've been
got
around.
a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
Let's see, we were farmers.
My family were homesteaders on Mindoir. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a Coos. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
Let's see.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Okay. Gonna go back here. Sometimes there's like entry logs and stuff like that hiding around. Chakwas?
I'm glad to see you're feeling better, Commander.
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted
I've
right out
already
of med school.
done this one.
I wanted to travel, but humanity needs the... But there's something special about it.
Sorry,
The crew knows
Chakwas,
he's
got a
seen pretty
chance to
much
get your
anything.
stuff.
Tends to keep to himself, though. You're lucky, Commander. Your implants use severe mental Goodbye,
Okay.
Commander.
Gotta skip these. All that. Can I go down the elevator yet? Oh, I can.
Well, yeah, we had to talk to the big fucking guys who can't show emotions that to say it, and then the mole man that you found funny.
Yeah. I didn't realize we could go down into the bottom of the Normandy yet. Kane's locker. I'm oh, and I wasn't gonna steal their stuff, I guess. Oh, the Mako.
What is with space military and naming their vehicles after animals?
I don't know.
We got the
Commander,
Mako, the
looking
Warthog,
for some extra
Pelican.
supplies before you head out?
Supplies?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Pay you?
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
Huh.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Show me.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay, so we got a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I can't afford. Okay, first, let's see these.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the The Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element 0 core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Okay. And technology.
Biotics is the ability.
Oh, wait, we already.
Omni-tools are handheld devices that combine a computer microframe, sensor analysis pack.
Yeah, I think we've already seen that one too. And nothing to read yet. Okay. Look at that!
Shame about Jenkins.
Oh.
Biotics, when subjected to an electrical current, the rare material dubbed Element 0, or EZO, emits a dark energy field that raises or lowers the mass of all objects within it. This mass effect is used in countless ways, from generating artificial gravity to manufacturing high-strength construction materials. It is most prominently used to enable faster-than-light space travel. EZO is generated when solid matter, such as a planet, is affected by the energy of a star going supernova. The material is common in the asteroid debris that orbits neutron stars and pulsars. These are dangerous places to mine, requiring extensive use of robotics, telepresence, and shielding to survive the incredible radiation from the dead star. Only a few major corporations can afford the setup costs required to work these primary sources. Humanity discovered refined Element 0 at the Prothean Research Station on Mars, allowing them to create mass effect fields and develop FTL travel. Element 0 can increase or decrease the mass of a volume of space-time when subjected to an electrical current. With a positive current, mass is increased. With a negative current, mass is decreased. The stronger the current, the greater the magnitude of the dark energy mass effect. In space, low-mass fields allow FTL travel and inexpensive surface-to-orbit transit. High-mass fields create artificial gravity and push space debris away from vessels. In manufacturing, low-mass fields permit the creation of evenly blended alloys, while high-mass compaction creates dense, sturdy construction materials. The military makes extensive use of mobility-enhancing technologies, with Mass Effect utilizing fighting vehicles standard frontline issue in most military forces. Mass Effect fields are also essential in the creation of kinetic barriers or shields to protect against enemy fire.
Okay. So yeah, Mass Effect fields. Now we go to the fucking Citadel. Okay. Nav manual.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Wait, what does that say? Oh, this one's a readable one. Where is it? What? Oh, military jargon. Okay, never mind. We already read that one. Hello, Joker.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Yeah, we also added a diversification mod while we were setting up, so there's going to be a lot more population, I think, on the Citadel, and also a lot different people. I think female Turians also show up at some point.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, sizes and everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
If I remember correctly, I was just thinking, I was just reminded of this. The reason why the Normandy doesn't look like most human ships is because it's a fusion of like human and Turian design. Like the Turians helped build it.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, he is dead.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a
Yeah, I don't
chance to
think they
prove you
either.
could get
Amol
the
did
job done.
either.
Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Yeah,
Then we
Udina
better
is
hope
like
the CSEC
terminally
investigation
pissed.
turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Yup. Okay, gotta get this thing over here. Encrypted data pad. Oh yeah, there are more people in here, huh? So what you looking at? Lady? It seems like she's having trouble with her passwords or something. From the sound of it. Okay, so there are more people in here at least. So we didn't see these last time, Tansy, but these are called keepers.
Keeper with the peepers.
Yes, they do have big peepers.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is
Hi,
always
Khaled.
good to see your
Missed
presence.
Yeah.
you.
I
Yeah,
am Ambassador
Khaled.
Kalen. Genuine
I'm
query.
gonna skip
Is
a
there
little
something I
bit
can
since
do
we've
for
already
you
heard
this
this,
day?
or should I not?
Why do you explain?
We've heard everything in this room.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Chastising rebuke.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Remorseful response. Genuine enthusiasm. Chastising rebuke. Sincere
Chastising
farewell.
rebuke.
Good day to you, human. And
Okay, I
your
can't.
time on the Citadel. Hello there, human. Alarmed. I cannot. She is across the
Oh no.
bridge from here. Her offices.
Why can't
are
I talk
easy enough
to Din all of a
to
sudden?
Good day, human.
I don't know.
Oh no,
Walk
there
out
you
of
go.
the room and walk back.
Earth Clan, you are in
Chastising remark.
In this, I'm sure our history. You are knight.
Dismissive.
Really?
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Everything
good
in
day,
here is
Earth
good.
Clan.
Gotta talk to this lady down here, and then we are up to where we were last time. And I'll save.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on... If you have more questions... Oh, Avina is the... My name is Sophia. The embassies are the hub of all...
I should be going
Have a
now.
pleasant day.
Okay. Now we save.
Now we should be back to where we were last time.
So it's all new stuff from here. I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm gonna put max in all my talkie skills. Maybe a little bit more in throw. Some more in electronics. Advanced sabotage. Yeah, okay. Codex. Already got the Presidium stuff.
The Geth are a humanoid race. The Council.
Okay. Now what was up here? Oh, a blue Hanar! I've never seen a blue Hanar. So these are Hanar, the squid people.
I'm going to eat him.
He is very blueberry, yes.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Just looking at each of their...
I've got 3 days of paperwork to finish by the end of my shift today.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Don't you just love it here? There's so much to see and do.
Okay, what did we get from that codex thing? Oh, here's a thing for you to read.
Okay. The Treaty of Ferguson. Due to the destructive potential of dreadnoughts, the Council races agreed at the Ferguson Naval Conference to fix a ratio of dreadnought construction between themselves. At the top of the pyramid is the peacekeeping Turian fleet. Below the Turians are the other Council races, currently the Asari and Solarians. Council associate races are at the bottom. The Human Systems Alliance is part of this last group. The ratio is of Turian to Council to associate dreadnoughts is 5 to 3 to 1. For every dreadnought humans are permitted to build. The Asari have 3 and the Turians 5.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of shit, huh? Gonna save real quick in case something happens. I need to... I don't know. Turian? Oh! Is that a female Turian? I think that's a female Turian. Hello?
This place seems strange. Don't believe the rumors. The consort would never reveal her secrets. Of course she would. She'd be talking. What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private.
Yeah,
This isn't
get a
an
haircut.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
It's like your hair is fusing with your forehead, sir.
Yeah,
Fix
the
it.
consort.
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Yeah. Datapad. Oh, in the other room?
It's like, just crawl onto the ledge, past it, just like, don't mind me.
Bartender.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
Why not?
What have you got?
Time to get crunk.
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
Fill me in.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
Shira's.
What is Shira's?
the wild eyes.
She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her. at one
Blink,
time or
Shepard,
another.
blink.
She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
What's back here? Oh, it's a keeper. Nasana.
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
Okay. Executor Palin. I didn't know she got out this far.
Excuse me?
Sarah Palin joke.
I'm lost. What does this have to do with me?
Huh? No, I said Palin.
No. You said I didn't know Oshi got this far or something along those lines.
Oh, okay, I thought.
Yeah, you said Oshi.
Okay, sorry.
That's why I asked. Like, what does this have to do with me?
I don't know. Let's see. Diplomatic advisory warning. The following message has been transmitted from an untraceable account to multiple recipients of the extranet. Following further monitoring the situation is warranted. Hello, fellow biotics. You have been selected to receive this transmission because because of our shared plight. Few understand us, few tolerate us, and we should stand together. We must build our own new world. Come join us in the Hawking Edda cluster. Only as one body can we right the wrongs done to our kind. Huh.
Okay.
Executor Palin?
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
No.
I came on my own. I need information.
Well?
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
So I think, is that Clancy Brown?
That might be Clancy Brown, yeah. We're not favorites.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander.
It's not.
Are we done here?
Yeah, it is a Keith Zarabajka.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Probably butchered that
They're the
name.
right
That's
hand of the Council, or so
we'll
they
just
like to be
we'll just go
called.
with Keith.
Yeah.
Or like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to
Oh, okay, he's the leader of CSEC.
But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our
I think.
best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres.
They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I will wait.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Okay, we're gonna pause for a second and wait for Tansy to get back. So how's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody's good. I had an okay day. Then again, I've only been up for like maybe 4 hours, so a large percentage of that was right before the stream, so. Hmm. I usually don't have a lot going on most of the days. Well, that's good to hear, I suppose, Scallion. At least it's not a bad day, you know? Pretty standard day. Hmm. You'll take beige as a world color? I don't know. But I get what you're saying. Man. What? Oh, cool about what? Sorry. Just gotta wait. Still waiting on Tansy, so. Thinking maybe I should play more Skin Deep later this week. Let me put this on the mission chat until Tansy's back, so like chat's actually visible. Oh hey Lind, how you doing? We're just waiting for Tansy to get back before continuing. If you just got here. Yes, well actually yeah, sneezing on more pirates is definitely a thing I will be doing this weekend. Oh, where'd you go? Where were you at? Or where were you doing? Tell me all the details so I can dox you online. Fair. Well, I wonder what Tansy's doing. Not yet, at least. Well. Well. Yeah, I should look up something while, waiting on Tansy. Wait, what is this? Did someone clip something? Executor Palin! I didn't know she got out this far.
Excuse me?
Yes, someone actually did clip that moment. Okay, cool. I'll have to show that to Tansy when we get back. Or maybe not, I don't know. I don't think I can really get away from get away with showing anything on screen at the moment. So, my Starfinder game that I run, wait, did it actually appear on screen? But yeah, the Starfinder playtests that I've been running have been going pretty well. Lind and Tansy are both part of that. Last night we did, Wheel of Monsters. It was pretty fun. Sad that they didn't roll the space shark attack. For anyone who doesn't know, basically it's a randomized encounter wheel, and you're basically on a gladiatorial game show. Yeah, the players got attacked by a giant mole rat with cybernetics and adamantine teeth. As Hi, Runa. How you doing? We're just waiting for my co-host to get back before we continue with Mass Effect. Still wondering where he's at right now. I actually might take a quick bathroom break. Yeah, totally. I'm sad because of that, Lynn. I'm sad because of that. Totally. Anyway, BRB. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Ah. Oh no. Oh no, Alasia left you with no entertainment? What is the meaning of this? Don't worry, chat, I got you. There you go. Gotta feed the chat its entertainment.
Boy, I think you thirsty.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. Did you hydrate?
Yeah. Well, technically dehydrate because I got some soda.
Alasia, no. Where's your water?
It's right beside me.
Drink.
Okay. Yes. There, I drink some water. Okay, so we have a... Let me swap back. So we have a codex to look at.
Yay.
And it's a readable one. Oh, it's more jargon.
Yay!
Oh god, it's a long one.
Stop it. Stop.
Okay.
Citadel Station, Citadel Security Services, CSEC. Citadel Security is a volunteer police service answering to the Citadel's Council. The 200,000 constables of the CSEC are responsible for maintaining public order in the densely populated Citadel. They also provide pirate suppression, customs enforcement, and search and rescue throughout the Citadel cluster. CSEC has 6 divisions. Enforcement, uniformed officers who patrol the Citadel and respond to emergencies. Investigation, detectives who puzzle out the truth behind crimes and bring perpetrators to justice. Customs, screens the thousands of passengers and cargo containers that pass through the Citadel's ports every day.
Okay, going down a little bit. There.
Network, deals with cyber crimes like identity and copyright theft, hacking and viral attacks, and illegal artificial intelligence. God, we could really use that now. Special Response deals with the hostage situations, bombs, and heavily armed criminals. In the unlikely event that attackers board the Citadel, they are also the front line of defense, armed with military-grade equipment. And Patrol, naval arm, with ships stationed throughout the Citadel cluster. Unlike the other divisions, they are rarely seen at the Citadel, nor do they stay in one place long. Joining CSEC is prestigious. Applications must be sponsored by a Citadel counselor or the ambassador of an associate council race. Generally, applicants have many years of distinguished service in the military or police force for their nation, but an inexperienced applicant with demonstrable talent will be fairly considered. CSEC and the Spectres are often at odds. Many CSEC members, notably current executor Venari Palin, believed that allowing specters to be above the law is a dangerous practice. The actions of Saren Arterius, Arterius? lend credence
Artorias, I think, yeah. Or Arterius, yeah.
lend credence to the position. The specters, in turn, are aggravated when CSEC's dedication to procedure and due process hampers their investigations.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they're basically the cops. Also, this is Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy
Important
on
enough,
the
huh?
Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago.
No wonder
As
they have a
Citadel
chip on
space
their
has
shoulder.
expanded, more embassies have been added. The most
Like
recently
2,000,
added embassy
almost
belongs to
3,000
your own
years, and they're
species,
still not a part of the
humanity.
council.
It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Solarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space.
True, Ninja, true.
They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think? I think nothing.
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
What off?
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you.
Ah, more codex.
The Volus are a member
I've already seen the Volus.
A virtual intelligence is an advanced form of user interface software. VIs use a variety of methods to simulate natural conversation, including an audio interface and an avatar personality to interact with. Although a VI can provide a convincing emulation of sentience, they are not self-aware.
Definitely showing that it was before AI chatbots.
VIs are used as operating systems on commercial and home computers. Minimal VI agents are also available. Agents are compact and specialized. Some serve as personal secretaries, filtering calls and scheduling meetings based on user-defined priorities. Others are advanced search engines, propagating themselves across the extranet to collate user-requested data. Commercial VIs in a variety of stock personalities are available at any software retailer. Boutique firms and hobbyists also build unique VIs to personal specification. Although software emulation of living personalities is illegal, reconstructions of famous historical figures are common.
For using Avina, please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Anything down here? I think this is an elevator. Yeah. I don't see anything down here that I can talk to. So that ways to the Citadel Tower and the wards. Is there a... But yeah, there is a map, okay. Okay. That's where I'm supposed to be going. But I see... That is another Avina. There's shops over here, and the consort chambers are over there. I think I might go to the tower first. I think it's over here. Yeah, I'm going the right way then. I think Ashley got stuck back there on something. Because it doesn't seem like I have much to do before I get into the tower. I think. Do I? Yeah, it's looking like I don't have anything to do until I go into the tower. Well... Ravina... Bank... Yeah, I don't think there's much. Okay, we're here.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential
Do not
to
touch
the
the
smooth
bug,
operation
guys.
of the Citadel. Obstructing
Rule
their
number
daily
one.
work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant... Please do not disturb the Keepers.
Okay. Non-council race. Keepers.
When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the great Prothean station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs. Biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
So yeah, they're just little bug dudes that don't really do much other than fix the Shimmo station. Yeah, nobody thought that was weird, huh? Whee!
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Ah, yes, the elevator conversations. Ooh, they got trees in here. Look at this place.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer
Hi,
in charge of the
Garrus.
CSEC investigation into Saren.
So this is Garrus.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Humans in the tower. Interesting.
Okay. Don't see anything to interact with yet. Oh well. Oh.
No, I'm waiting to speak, Commander.
Okay, can't interact with that guy yet. Yeah, I have no idea.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Okay.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How did GMO, oh wait, we've just got we've just got Saren on the line, huh? Let's see, how did you, get involved? That was not me. That was you, not me.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon, then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures, just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
Like I've got my eyes open, wide as hell.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams
Just starts
into evidence now?
eye dropping into your eyes every now and then, just because you won't fucking blink.
Yeah.
Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild
Blink,
imaginings. or
motherfucker,
reckless
blink.
speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Yeah, you know, I wonder how much gel Udina uses, because his hair is shiny as fuck.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason: to exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
Damn.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
The who?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody,
Wow.
bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers.
I haven't even met him yet.
Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot
I guess
of
I'm just
backroom deals
assuming
were worked out over the
from
years
the
to keep him
description.
on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. but sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Yeah, he's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius. Doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Yeah. I got Paragon. 2 Paragon. Neat little pool down there. Neat little grove. Okay. Got a fast travel point. Kahoku?
I'm just waiting for someone, Commander.
Oh. No, don't pull out a gun in here. Okay, it's not gonna tell me if there's any quests in here, I don't think. Council. Oh. Nothing new. Why is it telling me there's something new? Oh, council races.
The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellion several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
Huh. So yeah, very short-lived frog species that are very smart. They're frog people. At least that's the best way to describe them, I suppose. Okay, I need to go down. Guess we'll speak to Bart.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they
Who should I go talk to first? Can someone get rid of that? Tansy, can you ban that guy? Thank you.
Fluey.
I hate politics.
Should I go talk to Garrus first, or should I go to Barlavon?
That guy's up to something.
What? Hey, you.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Corbin?
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep.
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Just tell me what you're doing. I'm not here to get you into trouble.
All right. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay, so we gotta scan the bug dudes. Scan.
Place.
Pre-A? Wonder if that's supposed to do something.
Please do not disturb the Keepers.
There's another one over there.
I've told you before, you're not allowed in here. This one believes it has the right to move freely through this area.
Oh yeah, now you're gonna get to hear the Hanar speak, yeah. Sosef.
So pre-A,
refuses
Sosef.
to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
You should be more tolerant. It's just trying to express its beliefs.
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
So if the Hanar gets a permit, it's allowed to preach?
No. Registered evangelicals must follow regulations. There are specific areas where preaching is legal. Failure to follow the regulations results in the forfeiture of the license.
What's the purpose behind the evangelical permits?
Forcing religious evangelicals to register for a permit weeds out undesirables. It keeps the area safe. The Citadel is too important to become a battleground for a religious war.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon.
Hello, Hanar.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Why is the CSEC officer harassing you?
The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers.
So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now?
The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary.
Who are the Enkindlers?
Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech.
Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation.
This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
I kind of, because of the Hanar, that's kind of what I imagine the Barathu from Starfighter talk like. Because they're also a psychic jellyfish, basically.
Yeah.
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Huh.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
Okay, so I can't do this because I don't have the Paragon yet.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that handle.
Okay, so I'll be back for this guy later. Oh, charm? Okay. But oh yeah, I just don't... Do I just not have enough charm yet?
Be more charming. Have you considered slaying more?
Slay.
Yas Queen?
Yes. Okay, so I need to... Does the map... Okay, the map does show me where new things are happening. I think those are mostly just keepers. I know that one's a keeper. So I'll go up there and get that so I don't have to go back up there to get it a little later. Wait, is there a keeper in this room? There is a keeper in this room. Scan. Owl. Keeper scan. What did that add to my keeper scan database? Keeper Alberta, Isa. Okay, so it's just like, huh? I wonder if that's like an actual like secret message or something like that. Okay, so map. There's one in the Volus area too, I think. This is a lot easier because I downloaded a mod to like show me where they're at on the map. In the original game, they did not show you at all where these guys were, so you had to be on the lookout for them. And it was very annoying. So very much a quality of life change. Okay, I need to... Okay, gonna go across the bridge. Ninja, do you think I should go to Volus before I go, well, the Volus guy before I go to talk to Garrus? I can't remember what happens if I go to Garrus first.
That's nothing. I've had my office rearranged 5 times now.
Which one do you mean by the other one?
Why? What do they want?
How should I know? It's not...
Could I talk to those people? No? Okay. Fair. I think...
Pause.
Pause. Pause!
Awesome.
Okay, so got that one over there. Got that one right there. Emporium shopkeeper. He's a Hanar. that a light or just, okay, that's, I thought that was a data pad that someone dropped or something. Wait. Huh. There's something back here. Could it be a keeper? Keep me. Really gotta run around and grab all these little guys. Okay, so I know up in there is where the bolus guy's at. So that's not a keeper, I don't think. Okay, journal. Presidium Profit. Collect scans. Stranger's mission. Shadow Broker. Talk to Barlavon. Garrus. I think I'll go to Garrus first to recruit him. Which means... Well... Yeah, I'll take an elevator ride down to see what kind of shit I can find on the way there. Which elevator should I go down, though? Anything down here? Oh, this is the,
Welcome. I am Nelina. I don't recognize you as one of our expected clients today. Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
I need an appointment.
Just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in, 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes.
I like the dress.
My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Again.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina.
Yes, Shaira?
Send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with her.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Ooh. I do really like that dress.
Huh.
Chance,
It
you can
appears the
probably
consort
tell
has taken
why.
notice of you. She'd like to meet with
No
you now.
particular reason.
Where do I go?
Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Let's see. Client.
I see even the humans find the consort irresistible.
So is it just me, or is there just a bunch of clones around here?
Welcome. It is a pleasure to see
Huh?
you.
Same look, same makeup, same dress.
Yeah, it seems to be the uniform.
Clones.
Lesbians?
Lesbians.
You're with the Alliance?
Oh.
My brother's a private back on Earth.
Human. Nice to see that humans can get hired here. Ah, the bubble.
Okay, get in.
Get in the bubble.
Close enough,
We're
Commander.
cloning you.
I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our Citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs.
My
I offer
brother's a
advice to
private in the military. Yeah, you know him, Jenkins.
I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Oh.
I don't have any eyebrows. Could
Maybe
you
I
give
can
me
help.
your eyebrows?
I have a friend.
I'm gonna pull him right
a
off.
retired Turian general.
Just stay still.
He wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Korra's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
Touching my face, huh?
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much
She
to go
blinked!
into the details.
I saw it!
If
It
he wishes
happened!
to tell
She
you what
blinked!
happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of
There it is
honor.
again!
Remind
Yeah.
him of his position as a general. If you can convince
Getting a
him
bit
to
too
stop
close
spreading
here.
lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Wait, you don't like this?
No,
Wait.
she's fine. I just
Now I
like
must
getting a
ask you
bit
to
too
take your
close
have
without
no plans
announcing
waiting
it
to see
first.
It's because she doesn't have eyebrows, isn't it?
Nah. I love a squid.
A squid with eyebrows.
Take a seat if you like. It may be a while.
I have to admit, I'm a little nervous.
Max?
Oh, free chair? Cool.
Max, is that you?
Just starts slowly dragging a chair out the building. He's like, but she said take a seat.
Tansy, you hear the voice, right?
Yes, I heard it. But my joke.
Oh, I liked your joke.
Ah!
I was a bit taken aback that it was
If you
Max.
are ever asked to aid Shaira, it's quite an honor.
Septimus.
What do you know about the general?
I
He's
thought
been
that guy was a
seeing the consort for
transformer.
longer than I can remember.
Septimus
Then
is a
one
transformer,
day,
right?
He stormed out of here
No.
furious.
I know Optimus.
He was always very respectful to the acolytes, very noble.
I think I'm done here.
Of course, come back anytime.
Okay, so now I need to go find an elevator. Elevator. Okay, I know there's an elevator down there somewhere. I could take the transit, but actually, you know what? I can request new squad member, but I've only got the 2. Oh no, this is just fast travel around the Presidium right now. I don't have any other locations unlocked. You know, I actually have not, looked at my equipment for a little bit. I really don't have anything new. No.
The Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical, so instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kajay, has 90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by teaching them language.
I see. So big jellyfish. Big jellyfish.
In light of the recent attack on Eden Prime, many colonial investors are pulling their support for future projects. Proponents
Yeah, they
of
don't mention the
expanded
frog
human
assassins
colonization
either.
insist that Eden Prime was an isolated case. Nevertheless, colonist enrollment has dropped sharply. Many colonial proposals are on hold until backers have some reassurance that human colonies will be adequately protected.
Okay, so we're in the CSEC place. Garish should... Oh, female Turian. Garish should be somewhere around here.
You know, if memory should be right, you said that female Turians are pretty rare.
They were, but I got a mod to add them in.
Oh, well then.
That's why I'm pointing out every time I see one.
It's like, I thought it was just like actual genuine surprise because you
See,
haven't played the game before. I was like, oh wow,
no,
the female
because-
Turian, female Turian. But no, you cheat!
Because...
You cheat and you lie!
Because I've never played the third game, I've never seen a female Turian. And just having them here is neat. Also, a lot of these people not usually here because the mod is called the Diversification Project. So it's got like a lot more like different body types and stuff like that, and like different people around. It also populates the areas a lot more. Karis? Oh, there's a keeper.
Asney.
Also, there's another thing that added a bunch of guns from the other games, so it doesn't always look the same. Hello, requisitions officer.
You up. Commander Shepard here with the Alliance military. First time on the Citadel, that about right?
How did you know all that?
I'm the CSEC requisitions officer. I need to make sure our buyers are authorized. So, will you be purchasing anything today, Commander Shepard?
Need supplies.
Show me what you got.
I wonder if I can actually buy
Excellent.
anything.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Well, I can't, but you know what I can do? I can sell some stuff. I'm gonna sell... Does it tell me which ones I've currently got equipped? I don't know. Sell all junk, huh? I'm gonna sell that. I should put on Ashley's heavy armor. I didn't realize I had more heavy armor. No, I've only got the medium. I don't have anything. Well, for some reason, she can't wear it yet. This is a straight up enhancement to her current one. No, I haven't got everything modded out. Kind of been stalling on modding everything out because, damn, those Reapers are pretty good. The hammers aren't that great. Maybe I should
Hello,
sell the hammers.
Show me what you got.
Hello, Commander.
I did not mean to
Show me
exit
what
out
you
of that.
got.
Okay, what can I don't think I can afford anything else yet. Hydra. Let's compare Hydra to what I've currently got is not. No, that's just not an upgrade. Ooh, grenade mod. Okay, that's all I'm gonna get from this guy. I got a license so I can get some new weapons for the requisition officer, and a grenade mod. So, okay, so I need to find where Garrus is at. That is a keeper over there. Guess I'll go down through here and try to find Garrus.
Okay, Jalid. Let me get this straight. Your business partner, Shorban, he's threatened you?
Well, no, not exactly. But he wants to meet with me. I think he's going to kill me.
And why do you think that?
I can't really get into the details. But Shorban will kill me if I leave here unprotected.
I can't help you.
What?
Not unless you give me something more to go on.
You mean the guy I was talking to before?
I can't. I'm sorry. Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Well,
just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? That's the guy who asked us to scan the Keepers.
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Crazy eyes.
Possible with Shorban these days.
Yes,
well,
I'm going to give him my crazy eyes. The old, the old Shepard crazy eyes. Anything in here? No. What's up here? Edna.
LCOS 118, Vector Red 45 Mark.
Okay. So we got a lot of tracking information up here. Whatever that was. Oh, reading. Okay, so we've got a few ships here.
Okay. Here we go.
Yes.
Starships, Dreadnought. The Dreadnought is the ultimate arbiter of space warfare. Millions of tons of metal, ceramic, and polymer dedicated to the projection of firepower against an enemy vessel of like ability. No sane commander would face a Dreadnought with anything less than another Dreadnought. A dreadnought's power lies in the length of its main gun. Dreadnoughts range from 800 meters to 1 kilometer long, with a main gun of commensurate length. An 800-meter mass accelerator is capable of accelerating only 2 kilogram slugs to a velocity of 283 kilometers per second. Every 2 seconds, each slug has the kinetic energy of 38 kilotons of TNT, 3 times the energy released by the fission weapon that destroyed Hiroshima. When used to bombard planets, some of this kinetic energy is lost due to atmospheric re-entry friction. As a rule of thumb, each Earth's atmosphere of air pressure saps approximately 20% of a projectile's impact energy. The Turian fleet presently has 37 dreadnoughts, the Asari 21, and the Solarians 16. Humanity has 6, with an additional hull under construction at Arcturus Station. Alliance battleships are named for mountains of Earth. Everest class, Everest, Fuji, Elbrus. Kilimanjaro class, Kilimanjaro, Taishan, Shasta, Aconcagua, under construction.
Fighters.
Starship Fighters! Fighters are single-pilot combat small craft. They are lightweight enough that they can be economically fitted with powerful Element Zero cores, making them capable of greater acceleration and sharper maneuvers than starships. Kinetic barrier shields change starship battles from short, vicious bloodbaths to extended, indecisive slugging matches. Only the main gun of a dreadnought could punch a mass accelerator slug through the barriers of an opposing dreadnought. This changed with the development of the fighter-launched mass disruptor torpedo, a short-range weapon that can penetrate kinetic barriers to destroy their projector assemblies. Starship Guardian. Guardian? That's not how you spell Guardian. But,
Let's just say Guardian. Yeah.
Starship Guardian defenses must be overwhelmed through swarm tactics. Fighter groups can take heavy casualties, pressing their torpedo attacks home. Once fighter-launched torpedoes have crippled an enemy's barriers, the mass accelerators on frigates and cruisers can make short work of them. Interceptors are a type of fighter optimized to attack other fighters, with no ability to damage starships. Interceptors are used to screen friendly units from incoming fight attacks. Starship Frigates! Frigates are light escort and scouting vessels. They often have extensive Guardian systems to provide anti-fighter screenings for capital ships, and carry a squad of Marines for security and groundside duty. Unlike larger vessels, frigates are able to land on planets. Frigate drive systems allow them to achieve high FTL cruise speeds. They also have proportionally larger thrusters and lighter design mass, allowing them to maneuver more handily. In combat, speed and maneuverability make a frigate immune to the long-range fire of larger vessels. In the time it takes projectiles to reach them, frigates are no longer where they were predicted to be. In fleet combat, frigates are organized into wolf-pack flotillas of 4 to 6. Wolf-packs speed through enemy formations, hunting enemy vessels whose kinetic barriers have been taken down by fighter-launched disruptor torpedoes. The wolf-pack circle strafes vulnerable targets, using their superior speed and maneuverability to evade return fire. Alliance frigates are named for great battles in human history.
Like the Normandy. Keeper scans. Yeah. I seriously wonder if the keeper scans are saying something. But I'll wait until the end to see. I don't remember what info comes out of the creeper scans. So didn't see Garrus anywhere here. Where does this go? Oh, to the wards, okay.
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the Geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Long hallway. I see something up here. Keeper! Gizbs. GSB. Wait. What was that?
The Game Boy Advanced?
Yeah. Well, look at that. Pretty.
Wow.
We're on an arm. Lesbians!
Lesbians?
Keeper. It is spelling something. I totally know it.
Elu. Elu. Oh,
Serpent
great.
Nebula. Let's see. That one's.
Yes, Citadel Station, Serpent Nebula. The Citadel is surrounded by a blue-tinted reflection nebula. The light of the nebula is actually light from the Citadel, scattered and reflected back at the station. At first, the Serpent Nebula was assumed to be made of microscopic construction debris. Prevailing theory holds that the Protheans used molecular nanotechnology to manufacture the incredibly durable materials used in the Citadel. But unlike other nebulae, the Serpent does not dissipate over time. Therefore, it must be replenished consistently. The current popular theory is that the non-recyclable waste collected by the Citadel's keepers is somehow rendered down to the atomic or molecular level and injected into the cloud.
So it's a poop cloud?
The thick nebula presents a navigation hazard. Beyond the relatively clear areas around the Citadel, electrical discharges are common. These are not blocked by kinetic barriers and can severely damage metal-framed starships. In addition, some dense knots of dust can overwhelm the repulsion of kinetic barriers on smaller ships. If such a vessel is moving fast enough at the time, the effects are similar to being hit by a sand blaster. Attempting to reach the Citadel through open space navigation is unadvisable. The only safe approach is through the various mass relays that orbit it.
And keeper scan.
Come. All modern infantry weapons, from pistols to assault rifles, use micro-scaled mass accelerator technology. Projectiles consist of tiny metal slugs suspended within a mass-reducing field, accelerated by magnetic force to speeds that inflict kinetic damage.
Basically,
The
we've
ammo
all got
magazine
railguns.
is a simple block of metal. The gun's internal computer calculates the mass needed to reach the target based on distance, gravity, and atmospheric pressure, then shears off an appropriate-sized slug from the block. A single block can supply thousands of rounds, making ammo a non-issue during any engagement. Top-line weapons also feature smart targeting that allows them to correct for weather and environment. Firing on a target in a howling gale feels the same as it does on a calm day at the practice range. Smart targeting does not mean a bullet will automatically find the mark every time the trigger is pulled. It only makes it easier for the marksman to aim.
I see. So what do we got here? Anything appear to... okay. It's an elevator. Little guy. Ew.
Ew.
Quarren? These are Krogan.
Ah.
Cora's Den. I don't think I'll go in there yet. Oh, hi, Corbin. Have you called your mother?
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorban.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Quit stalling. Jalid told us what you've been up to.
You spoke with Jalid?
I don't
And you know
mind
about
the
the data?
clips from the second game, personally. Let's see, data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go.
Huh?
Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
So he
Keep
was gonna
talking.
kill him.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I suppose a little scanning here and there won't hurt anyone.
Very good. Maybe if you wouldn't mind speaking with Jalid. The data you're gathering for me is useless if Jalid won't help me analyze it.
I'll go have a chat with him right now.
Thank you. And happy scanning, Commander.
I know there's a shop here somewhere. Oh, it's over there. Moreland! Of Moreland's favorite
Hello
goods.
there. Welcome to Moreland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I
Also,
have. You will
I
see.
just like I know it's not true, but does he sound like Steve Buscemi to you?
Yeah, kinda. You standard voice.
Like he just has that nasally tone that just
Yeah.
radiates Steve Buscemi.
Okay, unique item, Metagel upgrade. Unique item, license. Elana's risk control for the Normandy quarters. Okay, I can't afford those yet, but we'll see later. Bye, Moreland. You will be pleased, I think.
Is that really?
Oh, this guy, Conrad Werner. Conrad. Lewis.
I don't think you bought this.
I'm gonna save before I talk to this fucker.
Oh no.
I don't sell this.
Oh, I also Ninja also says, "Oh no." Just oh no's all around.
Hi,
The
Werner.
hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spent most of my time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Bye-bye, Conrad. See you later.
So,
hello, Earth Clan.
He's gonna be a thing we come back to throughout the game.
Will you be needing
okay, I was like, because I was like, okay, that was.
He also
that was
appears.
not as I thought it'd be.
He also appears in more than this game, so.
I mean, still, I was expecting this to be like something like, oh god, it's just super terrible, but
Not
no,
yet.
He just wanted an autograph.
Yeah, not yet. Let's see.
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Conrad is one of the many things that carries over between games. We will see the various interactions as we go. Now, where the fuck is Garrus? I guess I've got to go down to the bar now. Not the bar, but the club. I gotta go to the club. We gonna mix it up in the club. Okay. You ready to go to a strip club?
That's
right. Oh. You get pushed. Oh, I missed it. I biffed it.
Fuck, are you fighting people on the Citadel?
Because you can. They attacked me first.
Those were Saren's men.
I guess we're on the right track.
All clear.
Saren sent assassins after me.
Great.
Sorry, I was sneezing. Hopefully this does not get me tagged.
Back off, Rex.
Oh, hi,
His goal
Rex.
is to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning.
Why is Rex's segment so intense? Then you cut to the other guys like, yeah, everything's fine. Just stop it.
Who knows? Let's just try.
Because Rex is always intense. General Septimus. Wow. Also, sorry. Well, wow. Yeah, a lot of dancing here. You can obviously set and have a dancer. This game is fucking horny as hell at times. Argon. Septimus first.
Commander. What do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me. Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Yeah, General, stop being an
Maybe
incel.
you're right, Commander.
Okay. I'm also realizing that I mentioned like the whole Rex being intense. I think it's just some weird thing where the music only plays when it's on the NPC and not you.
Yeah, that's fair.
After I've had a cold shower.
Like Septimus, music, music, music. Cut over to Alasia, dead silence.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira.
Yeah, we met that guy so far.
Used to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Hard to imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women.
Patron?
Yeah.
I got business here, but not with you.
Got a lot going on here.
It also, I guess, yeah, something just up with this room in general. Like you're looking over here, like no music, no music. You look up, music, 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 music. You'll turn away, no music, no music. Look at a
Weird,
woman, music,
because
music, 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 music.
weird, because I've been able to
Just-
hear it the whole time. I don't know what's up. It's a bit of the audio does change the where I look. Yeah. Harkin.
Weird. That just might be a
Yes.
me thing on Discord then.
Yeah, maybe. Because right now it's coming through my right ear whenever I'm not looking at it.
Same here.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to Harkin first before I head anywhere else. Sup, you sloppy drunk?
Hey there, sweetheart. You looking for some fun? 'Cause I gotta say, that soldier get-up looks real good on that body of yours.
Crazy eyes.
Why don't you sit your sweet little ass down beside old Harkin? Have a drink. We'll see where this goes.
I'd rather drink a cup of acid after chewing on a razor blade.
You trying to hurt my feelings? You gotta do better than that. After 20 years with CSEC, I've been called every name in the book, princess.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
You're a pig.
Just noticed that now, did you?
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Sleazy guy. Like, fuck him. Wait, I should try the door on the other side. Should I? Yeah, back here. Sup?
The back rooms are private, reserved for Fist and his friends.
Who's Fist?
He owns this club, but the customers have to stay out front.
What did that other Krogan want? Rex.
Personal matter.
Not real chatty, is he?
Goodbye.
Enjoy the club.
Wonder where Rex went. Really can't run that far.
Why didn't Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. I bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Wonder if there's a creep. Well, okay.
The
Krogan.
The Krogan evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, Eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology, so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds, even though these worlds were already inhabited. The Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable, and today the Krogan are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians.
As you probably should. Like, it sucks what happened to the Krogan. Even if they were a bit of a threat. I need ammo. Chemical weapon, toxic damage. Keeper scan. I need to check the map to see if there's any keep. Okay, no, there's not. Okay, so I need to find where Garrus went to the other side of the wards. Yes, Keeper Giat is sticking it out for the Rizzler. I think it just might be back this way. Yeah. Oh.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard.
Yes, Emily? Let's save real quick. What do you want, Emily?
Can we help you?
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
Yeah, Ninja, I can't remember what she
every source
wears
I can find,
originally.
But I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on
Also,
the
yeah,
cruise
this
when
is not
everyone else in your
Algiani.
squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst
I
elements
think
of
you
the
encounter
Citadel and
Algiani
live to tell about it,
later. I'm
it's you.
definitely gonna punch Algiani whenever I see her.
You gotta have access to better sources. Why contact me?
Oh, I think I just
I'm
did
using
the same
every
thing.
source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
She just Batmaned me. Where'd she go? Scenic view. Pretty.
Big place.
That your professional opinion, sir?
This isn't a station, it's a city.
There must be millions here. It can't be possible to track everyone coming and going.
This makes Jump Zero look like a porta-john, and it's the largest deep space station the Alliance has.
Jump Zero is big, but this is a whole nother scale. Look at the ward arms. How do they keep all that mass from flying apart?
Fair, Ninja, fair.
The
council represents more races than I thought. No wonder they're careful with newcomers.
They probably just want to keep everything running. It has to be hard keeping all these cultures working together.
Or maybe they just don't like humans.
Why not? We've got oceans, beautiful women, this emotion called love. According to the old vids, we have everything they want.
If you expect to get me in a tinfoil miniskirt and thigh-high boots, I want dinner first.
That will be enough, Chief.
At ease, Lieutenant. I can't see her in a skirt anyway.
Damn straight you can't.
I think I chose the wrong option. I don't know. I think the clinic's right up here. Yeah, mid clinic.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you?
Let her go.
Ah!
Enemy sighted.
Push.
Quick, kill them! Kill them dead!
Push. Why can't I shoot?
Shoot better.
No, I mean it won't let me shoot.
Shoot more.
Oh, it's because I've I don't know. God, I just disintegrated that guy. Chemical rounds are no joke.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Damn. What the fuck? Hey, Garrus.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Thanks to you. All of you.
I know those men threatened you, but if you tell us who they work for, we can protect you.
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
Quarian?
What Quarian?
A few days ago, a Quarian came by my office. She'd been shot, but she wouldn't tell me who did it. I could tell she was scared, probably on the run. She asked me about the Shadow Broker. She wanted to trade information in exchange for a safe place to hide.
Where is she now?
I put her in contact with Fist. He's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
Not anymore. Now he works for Saren. And the Shadow Broker isn't too happy about it.
Fist betrayed the Shadow Broker? That's stupid even for him.
That's
Saren must
stupid.
have made him quite the offer.
That Quarian must have something Saren wants. Something worth crossing the Shadow Broker to get.
What else can you tell me about the Quarian?
I'm not sure. Like I said, she wanted to trade information for a place to hide. She didn't... Wait a minute. Geth. Her information had something to do with the Geth.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
You know, we aren't the only ones going after Fist. The Shadow Broker hired a Krogan bounty hunter named Rex to take him out.
Yeah, we saw him in the bar.
The Krogan might come in handy.
Last I heard, he was at the CSEC Academy.
What's he doing there?
Fist accused him of making threats. We brought Rex in for a little talk. If you hurry, you can catch him at the Academy before he leaves.
Yeah, it's getting the team together. So, we got our third party member. I'm thinking... Ashley and Garrus.
Yay, Garrus.
Garrus. Now time to level up Garrus. get him up to some, does he not have? I don't think Garrus has hacking. Oh, no, he does down there, yeah. If I give him one more, that should have. That should have unlocked that, but it didn't. Okay. Oh, okay, so his first aid skill. I can't quite unlock that yet, so I'm gonna go up to there. And then I'm gonna get him assault rifles, get him shield boost, and yeah, okay. That's what his helmet looks like? Even without the helmet. No one's leveled up other than him yet.
The
Quarians.
Driven from their home system by the Geth nearly 3 centuries ago, most Quarians now live aboard the migrant fleet, a flotilla of 50,000 vessels ranging in size from passenger shuttles to mobile space stations. Home to 17 million Quarians, the flotilla understandably has scarce resources. Because of this, each Quarian must go on a rite of passage known as the pilgrimage when they come of age. They leave the fleet and only return once they have found something of value they can bring back to their people. Other species tend to look down on the Quarians for creating the Geth and for the negative impact their fleet has when it enters a system. This has led to many myths and rumors about the Quarians, including the belief that underneath their clothes and breathing masks, they are actually cybernetic creatures, a combination of organic and synthetic parts.
Yes. So now we need to find Rex. Well, goodbye, Dr. Michelle.
Don't kid yourself. It's even bigger than it looks.
How would you know?
I got a tour. One of 500 to see the ascension from the inside out.
Really?
Okay, so I need to go down here to get back up to the, yeah, to get back up to CSEC. What did she want me to do, the reporter? Be on the lookout for information that might help Miss Wong, okay.
So Garrus, any regrets about leaving CSEC?
Fighting a rogue specter with countless lives at stake and no regulations to get in the way? I'd say that beats CSEC.
True enough. I'd rather be fighting than trust it to somebody else.
Rex. Why is it saying right here?
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me
I
to
will
arrest
kill
you?
him.
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Do I know you, human?
My name's Shepard. I'm going after Fist. Thought you might want to come along.
Shepard. Commander Shepard. I've heard a lot about you. We're both warriors, Shepard. Out of respect, I'll give you a fair warning. I'm going to kill Fist.
Fist knows you're coming. We'll have a better chance if we all work together.
My people have a saying. Seek the enemy of your enemy, and you will find a friend.
Does this mean you're part of my team, Rex?
Let's go. I hate to keep Fist waiting.
Sorry, Ashley, but we're bringing Garrus and... Yay, aliens. Big red and lanky blue. So I need to talk to this guy.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorben?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleed.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
You forgot to mention the data about the Keeper.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorben would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I'm scanning the Keepers for Shorben, but you two need to stop fighting.
You're helping us? But, well, if you say so. Well, if Shorben can forgive and forget, then so can I. I appreciate the help, Commander. I better go get that data analyzed.
Okay. Is anything up here I can't remember other than the stuff I got earlier? So I know there's something that I can do up here, but I don't know what it is at some point.
LCOS 118, Vector Red 45 Mark 120. Burn for 5.
Okay. Squad! Okay, Krogan Battlemaster. He's got some biotics. Like fitness. Damage reduction, huh?
In your dreams, you freaky little gnome!
Hi, Alexandra. How you doing? Oh yeah, I need to equip stuff to him. Injure. Maybe I should have given Rex the assault rifle, I don't know. Yeah, I personally like I personally like 2 the most, but I've not played 3, so maybe that's just I don't know. Okay, docking bay. I guess now back to the club. Or what is my objective here? Expose Saren. You know what, before I attack the
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
We'll see a ninja when you do get off. I'll probably play for like another hour and then call it. See how far we can get in that time. Okay, so I need to go see the bank guy.
Well, if you're going to be playing for the next hour, I should probably hop off too, leave you to it. Because I still have work in the morning, and I can't stay up for another hour.
That's fair. We can call it here. That's fine. Like, we've gone long enough, so it's good. Next time we can just start a little bit earlier. First, I'm gonna talk to this guy, and then like,
because there was a delay because of certain something.
Hopefully things will be better though. Oh, look at that Elcor walking. He's just taking us to a stroll. Just a guy.
There really is no game making things better though. I lost so many fucking files and I cannot get them back.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Yeah, that does suck.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. The tale of how you survived the great tragedy on Akuz is truly remarkable. I am amazed each time I hear it.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barla Vaughn. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard, and you're right. But Rex has already told you far more than I know about this. I am sorry, but I have nothing else to offer.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, The entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
What makes the Presidium
It is
so
the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, so I'm gonna save here, and we're gonna end for the night. So, everybody have a good night, and I hope things go well. See you all on, I think Friday? Unless something happens, I'll be probably doing more Skin Deep now that I'm done with South of Midnight.